Hello everybody, this is Ogini Supreme here with another tutorial on how to program in Turing. Now today, I'm going to introduce functions. Now functions simplify programs very much. Like if you have a lot of repetition, functions can help get rid of that. So, there are some built-in functions that I'm going to show you. Like if you want to make a put statement, and you want to put like an equation, let's say I minus 3, it'll equal 2. Say you want to find the square root of something, you would type sqrt, square root, and then in bracket the number or variable, so 9. You can even do equations like this. So 9 minus 5 is 4, which square root of 4 is 2. If you want to round an equation up to the nearest whole number, you type around and then your equation, variable, or number. So 5. Let's say I do 0.6, it'll be 4, because that's how rounding works. Now, here's another one I think is pretty cool. Let's say I make a string variable, and I do that. I can change the string into an integer by typing strint. Basically string, but instead of the G at the end, it's a T. And then you type in your variable, 3. Can't really see, but this is useful if you want to turn a string into an equation. But, you know, if you want to do it the other way, let's say you have an integer you want to turn into a string, all you do is you reverse it. Int, and then str. Then type in an integer and it's a string. I can also convert an integer into a real number. I can also convert a real into a string, or a string into a real, like that. So those are a lot of the built-in functions. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make your own functions. Let's say you want to make a function that calculates the circumference of a circle. So we're going to type function properly, and then type, I don't know, C circumference, like that. And then we're going to put in brackets the variables that we're going to be using. Let's say radius equals real, and then after the parentheses we're also going to put colon real. So this is going to say the function is going to output a real number. Then we type result, and then your result. So 3.14 times radius times 2. That is the formula for circumference. Now, I might spell this wrong, so I'm going to just copy and paste. There we go. Let's say we want to make a function that calculates the area. So we do the same thing. See, area, radius equals real. It doesn't have to be called the radius. It can be whatever you want it to be. And then result, 3.14 times radius to the exponent 2. And see area. Like that. Now, later in the program, let's say we want to set a variable for the radius, let's call it r, and make it a real. Now, let's make the person type in the real number. I'm not going to input text. And then let's put C circumference. This will call the function, and then r. Now this is saying the variable r is going to be the radius. So instead of 3.14 times radius squared, it'll be 3.14 times r squared. Now it's a good practice not to keep these variables and these variables inside the functions the same, but you don't have to always do that. So this would be incorrect because it says it's not a procedure and hence cannot be called. I'll get into procedures one day. So you either have to make a put statement or if or something like that to use it. Now let's say you want to do a function with two variables. Let's say we want to do a function where we calculate the area of a rectangle. So length equals real, comma, we're separating each variable by comma, width equals real, and then it's going to output a real number. Now why did I spell length improperly? Well, because length, I forgot, is another function. It calculates the length of a string. So if you have, let's say, a string that equals wow or something, you type length and then the variable of the string variable, and then it would count the length and it would output that number. That's that. So that's why I spelled length improperly. Result equals length times width and our area. And then we'll have to, I'll just go like this. Now keep in mind these can't be integers because these are reals, so they have to be of the same type. And then get L, get W, and then put our area like L and W. So now L is going to take the place of length, and W is going to take the place of width. Now, make sure that the variables you want to equal like length and width, make sure that they're in the proper order, even though right now it technically doesn't matter. One day when you're doing bigger programs and you're doing a function, it will matter. So keep that in mind, and then 5, 4, the answer should be 20. What's the answer? 20. So that is how you do functions. If you would like, please subscribe to my channel. This is Ogre Supreme logging off.